Hi everyone, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with my September reading wrap up, and as it is now October, I have decided that in most of my videos I'm going to wear some kind of Halloween accessory, just because. And today's choice is some sparkly cat ears, so yeah. Without much further ado, let's get into the books. So I read a few books in September and mostly enjoyed them. So yeah, without much further ado, let's get into the books. So the first one that I read was this lovely little collection of love poetry by Barbara Cartland. This is The Poems of Barbara Cartland, Lines on Life and Love. And it's exactly what it says on the cover is what was on the pages. Lovely little sort of ballads about love, song, lyrics, poems, and it was just really cute and lovely, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, this is the third Barbara Cartland book that I have ever read, and as always I really loved it. So yeah, there we go. The next one that I read was for Christie Fest, and this was September's pick, and it was Mrs. McGinty's Dead. This is a Poirot, and it involves, as always, murder, mystery, evil deeds, money, and yeah, it was very good. A woman is murdered, and the man that is about to be executed for it, he has been found guilty and is awaiting his sentence. He maintains his innocence. Poirot steps in, and does he save the day? Poirot always saves the day. But yeah, this was a very good one. So twisty, so turny. My husband Duncan created a saying that I'm going to steal, and it was Twisty Christie, and I just think that is just fabulous, and it describes this book perfectly well. Yeah, so I really enjoyed this and I highly recommend it. Brilliant. So the next one that I read, I actually met the author as I was just finishing this off. I think I was just over halfway through when we met the author, and the event that we met the author for was arranged through Topping and Company in St Andrews, which is an independent bookshop. There are some other branches elsewhere. I think there's one in Bath, one in Ely, and another in Edinburgh. The event had been rescheduled twice, obviously because of the coronavirus lockdowns and the pandemic, and it finally went ahead on the 17th? Yeah, the 17th of September, and it was I Am by Maggie O'Farrell. The event was for Hamnet. Originally it was going to be for the launch of Hamnet, and now it was talking about the success of the book and the prize that it won. Women's Prize for Fiction, 2020 or 2021. I think it was 2020. I can't remember. I'll pop it on the screen somewhere. I'm terrible with things like this. But yeah, this is a memoir of Maggie O'Farrell's 17 Brushes with Death. And oh my goodness, has she had brushes with death. This was so beautifully written. And this is my third Maggie O'Farrell novel that I have read, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I say novel, this isn't a novel, it's a memoir, it's an autobiography. But yeah, this was just fabulous. And she signed it and dedicated it to my husband Duncan and I, which yeah, was just lovely of her, and she was just so lovely, and I thoroughly enjoyed this. And I need to carry on with Maggie O'Farrell's back catalogue, and I can't wait to see what's coming next either. So the next book that I read, I didn't actually read the physical copy, I listened to this on audiobook, and audiobooking is still reading, so yeah, there's that. This is Redhanded, an exploration of criminals, cannibals, cults, and what makes a killer tick, by Suruthi, Bala and Hannah Maguire. This is also a signed edition. There we go. And for those who don't know, Redhanded is a true crime podcast, and the girls the girls, Hannah and Suruthi, they just brought this book out just recently, and it is brilliant. The audiobook was fantastic. It was just like listening to a 6-hour long version of the podcast, obviously without the little sort of digressing and all that kind of stuff. You know, they sort of go off on little tangents and tell stories, and yeah, it was just very, very good, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So good. Yeah, brilliant. The next one is a book that I am carrying over into October. I started out really enjoying this, and then I was doing a lot of night shifts, so I didn't have the energy. I was very busy, and I just kind of fell away from it. But I will finish it because I am like pretty much near the end. You can see the bookmark there. My ring light has just gone out. That's probably why you've just seen me plunge into darkness. So that's sad. But anyway, okay. There's still enough light. I'm sure you can still see me. My ears aren't sparkling quite as much though, but we'll forgive that. So yeah, this is The Bright and the Pale. Clearly, my ring light thinks I should be in the pale, but yeah, there we go. This is by Jessica Rubinkowski. It's based on Russian folklore. It's about a young woman who her family have died in a mysterious plague that has frozen the members of her family and the villagers of where she lives. For the last 10 years, she's been part of a guild of thieves, and her best friend Alec, who she believes is dead, is actually not. And yeah, they go on a mission to try and return to the village and return to the mountain where they mined an ore called Loveite. And yeah, it's good. It's just, yeah, I don't think I was in the right frame of mind for it, but I am nearly finished, so I will carry on, and I will complete this. This is a Fairy Loot edition, and it is gorgeous. It's really nice. Such a shame that my ring light has gone off, because that would have shown off the lovely sort of metallic feel of the cover, but there we go. It went off and died on me, so yeah. But yeah, it's okay. I will finish it. So the last book was September's pick from my hubby's TBR jar that he created for me. I didn't read the physical copy because I have read this book before. I listened to this on audiobook, and it was via Audible, and there were different actors reading the parts of the different characters. And yeah, reading a physical book and listening to it on audiobook, I feel, are two completely different mediums. They are both reading, clearly, but you get different things. I feel you take different things from it, and a sort of dramatization of this in book form I really enjoyed. And yeah, it was very good. A woman is on a train every day going into work, and she makes up a story about two people who she often sees in their garden along the train tracks. She is suffering with alcoholism, so is a bit of an unreliable narrator in a way, and the woman that she has made up this story around, she calls her Jess, and the man is called Jason, but in reality they are called Scott and Megan. Megan goes missing. Turns out that she has been murdered, and Rachel, who is the main character, she is thrown into this this situation, and it's so twisty, it's so turny, it's just absolutely brilliant, and I'm so glad that I read this again via audiobook, and I want to rewatch the film because I thought the film was brilliant. But yeah, I look forward to reading Paula Hawkins' other books, which I think are Into the Water, and one most recently that I hauled, and I cannot remember the name, Smoke Burning Fire or Slow Burning Fire, that's it. Yeah, but this was really good. So yeah, that was my September reading wrap up. I do apologise that my ring light died halfway through, but yeah, these things happen. It's an imperfect world. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have so much fun doing it. Whatever you're reading, I hope you love it. Stay fabulous, be amazing, be yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye bye.